Well, before the second quarter began, we mentioned that you can't afford to play a fourth quarter. And the Beat Diggers have 3 points in the second quarter and have committed 9 turnovers, and a 16-12 lead after the opening 8 minutes is now a 26-19 deficit. Brush basketball with 3:47 to go. However, they can turn it around in the final 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Then you've got a brand new ball game as you head into the locker room. Nichols, Berg, Walker, Guzman, and Rosenbrock for Brush. Backcourt pressure being applied. Nichols looking, bounce pass into Walker. Walker back out to Nichols. It is Giltner, Wilson, Helbig, Gills, and Lancaster for Holy Family. On the outside right, Walker with a basketball. Bounce pass near the top to Nichols. Down low for Berg. Turns off the glass and scores, and she fouled. Aaron Berg, and the Beat Diggers have got to take advantage of that matchup down low. So now Brush trails by 5, and the foul was on Elizabeth Lancaster. That's her first. Berg has 8 points, and she's to the line. She can make this a 4-point game. That's where the Beat Diggers have the advantage, in the post. Berg's free throw in the air is off to the right, and the long rebound controlled by Giltner, her second. Into the front court. Giltner fouled from behind by Rosenbrock. Well, that's not a foul you want. I've got that as the 18th foul. And that is the 18th foul. Check at the 7th. 1-and-1 situation for Stephanie Giltner with the Beat Diggers down 5. Free throws in the air, and that's off the back of the rim, and the ball is rebounded by Nichols of Brush, her 4th board. And then I believe we had a foul in the backcourt. And that will be the 19th foul on Holy Family. So to the line is Nichols. Alex Wilson commits her first foul. Boy, you got to make these if you want to inch a little bit closer with 3:25 to go. In the second, Morgan Medical will take care of your sports medicine needs. They also offer back braces, walkers, canes, medical alert braces, home oxygen equipment, and much more. Morgan Medical, 201 Main in Fort Morgan. The Nichols free throw is good. 26-22 Holy Family. The Beat Diggers to within 4. Nichols bends, shoots, and that one is perfect. Nothing but string. Nichols now has 9 in the game. Holy Family 26, Brush 23. 3:18 to go in the second. On the outside right, Giltner above the arc. Lobs it near the top to Gills. Fakes the 3. Right of the lane. Back out to Giltner. Giltner utilized the pick. Over to Wilson. Drives all the way. And she throws the ball out of bounds. Oh, it was a tip by a Beat Digger. Well, the Brush faithful thought it was definitely a throwaway. But Holy Family retains possession. Wilson to the right of the basket to trigger it in. Looking down low for Lancaster in the lane. Hooks around, no good. Rebound to Aaron Berg. She was fouled, but no call. Taken by Nichols. Here is Nichols with a 2-on-2. Nichols all the way. Banks it up and in. Alicia Nichols, coast to coast. 7 in the quarter. 11 in the game. Brush is on a 6-0 run. 26-25 Holy Family. 2:45 to go before the break. Wilson on the outside left. Towards the baseline. Back out to Helbig. Helbig to her left against Guzman. Backs up 16-footer. Yes. For Taylor Helbig. And are they going to say that's a 3? I don't think so. Oh, it is a 3. Well, I thought a foot was on the line. Now the officials are discussing it at the top of the key. And they will call it a 2. Yes. 28-25 should be the score. They still got 29 up there. There you go. Nichols in the backcourt. Dribbles by Helbig. Nichols to set up the Beat Digger offense in the front court. Towards the right baseline. Spinning towards the top of the key. Picks up a dribble. Tied up. And now Nichols is tied up, and possession arrow stays with Brush. So to throw it in will be Guzman. Beat Diggers can draw to within 1 on this possession or tie the game. Guzman, 3/4 court. Pressure by Giltner. Bounce pass to Alicia Nichols. Cross court to Rosenbrock. Now to Guzman, right of the free throw line. Bounce pass down low, Berg. Berg turns, shoots, banks too hard. Strong side rebound control. That's Sarah Talamantes, her first rebound of the game. Talamantes up across midcourt, picked up by Rosenbrock. 2:07 to go in the second. Giltner on the high right with Holy Family leading by 3. Pulls up for a 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Nichols has the long rebound. Nichols with 1 to beat. Nichols all the way, and she is fouled. Fouled by Helbig. And to the line will be Alicia Nichols. That'll be the 10th team foul. She never got the shot off, but it doesn't matter. It's a double bonus. Helbig with her first personal. The Holy Family crowd thought it was a clean strip. So Nichols can make this a 1-point game if she makes 2, and the first free throw looks good. It is good. Nichols has made her last 4 free throws, committed to serving those in production. Ag, Premier Farm Credit is the gold standard in ag lending. Here comes Callie Chisholm into the game if Nichols makes the free throw. Guzman is certainly looking for some air at midcourt. Second free throw is good, and now we'll have the substitution, but I think Guzman's going to stay in. Yep, Nichols is out. 28-27, Holy Family, with 1:55 to go before the break. A critical stretch for Brush. Helbig picked up by Guzman on the outside right. Beat Diggers in a man-to-man on the high right with the basketball. Now in the corner is Wilson. Wilson into the lane, hooks it up off the glass, too strong. Rebound Aaron Berg, that's her 6th. The outlet to Guzman. Guzman jump pass to Walker at midcourt across the timeline. Walker, middle of the lane, all the way. Bank shot is up and too strong. Rebound to Berg, and nope, she lost it. Over to Wilson. Long pass into the front court. Over to Helbig, right-handed layup, good. Boy, Helbig was ahead of the field, and she scores. 30-27, Holy Family, and Guzman is fouled in the backcourt. Fouled by Wilson. That should be her 2nd. And Guzman will have 2 free throws. And Guzman in the game for Brush has a bucket. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title, 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. The first free throw rattles in for Kennedy Guzman. She's got 3. Molly Coogan replaces Alex Wilson. One thing I will say for Holy Family, they're in a bit of foul trouble here. Nobody with 3, but they have several players with 2 fouls. And the second free throw is in and out. And the ball is rebounded by Lancaster, her 3rd board. Over to Talamantes, 1:15 to go in the second. Holy Family 30, Brush 28 in this 3A state quarterfinal. And there's a foul in the front court. That'll be Brush's 18th foul. Driving into the lane was Talamantes. She was hacked. And she will go to the line to shoot 2. Rosenbrock commits her 2nd. And the free throw is up and good for Talamantes. 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Haley Creighton in for Brush. Alicia Nichols will check back in for the Beat Diggers with 1:11 to go. They can't afford this to be a 6 or 7 point game at the break, even though earlier today in the 18-6 Estes Park and 23-1 Buena Vista matchup, Estes Park won by 4 after being down by 7 at the break. But Buena Vista was not the defending state champion. Holy Family is. Second free throw, Talamantes, good. Talamantes with 6 in the quarter, 8 in the game. Guzman in the backcourt, trapped over there, spins. Back out to Nichols. Nichols tries to dribble by 2. She's trapped over there. Long baseball pass taken by Berg through her hands. Chases it down on the high right. Near midcourt to Guzman. Now to Nichols. She'll set up the Beat Digger offense. Nichols with the basketball, picks up her dribble, lobs it left baseline. Guzman, little shot off the glass is in from 5 feet away. Guzman had a seam. She scores, and she's got 5. Beat Diggers trail by 2 once again, 32-30. Helbig at the free throw line, backs it out. Talamantes fakes the 3 into the lane. On the left wing, dribbling into the lane is Gutierrez. Back out, long 3 in the air, is up and short. Missed by Coogan. But the rebound is loose on the floor. It's controlled by Holy Family. And now the ball is lost and taken away by Walker, but a tie-up. That should stay with Holy Family. Check that. I said, it was Carolina Gutierrez who was tied up over there. So it will stay Holy Family basketball as the possession arrow was pointing their way. Looked like Walker was actually fouled. And now Gutierrez to throw it in. George definitely wanted the foul, and I could see why with 29.1 to go before the break and Brush down 2. Gutierrez to throw it in, still looking. On the right baseline, Helbig, 15-footer, good. Helbig has 10 of the game, 6 in the quarter. Nichols to Walker, now to Guzman. Guzman lobs it into the front court to Berg. Down low, here's Creighton. Little 6-footer is short. Strong side rebound controlled by Lancaster, her 4th. Holy Family can take a 6-point lead. Here is Helbig, right baseline pass out of bounds over the hands of Molly Coogan. That is turnover number 6 for Holy Family. Keep in mind the Beat Diggers had 9 turnovers early on, have not committed one in the last 3 minutes. That's why they're playing a lot better and back in the game. With 8.4 seconds to go, Guzman bounce pass into Nichols. Nichols dribbles by 2. At midcourt with 4. Chest pass to Walker. Little 7-footer's too strong. Rebound Berg. Turns, shoots, and scores! That's the buzzer for Aaron Berg. The Beat Diggers go into the break with some momentum. At halftime, it's Holy Family 34, Brush 32. You're listening to the 2009 Colorado High School Basketball Playoffs on 1010 KSIR and on the World Wide Web at KSIR.com.